Hi, construction students. Now we'll be looking at hatching. How do you hatch in AutoCAD? Assuming that you've drawn your drawing, assuming that you've come up with a drawing and then you want to come up with a hatch, whether it's brickwork, whether it's concrete, and other kinds of hatching. So I'm going to just draw something that we want us to hatch. Let's say, for example, we want to hatch this kind of an object. And maybe if I make it if I match property it, so that is this is wall. I just want this to take yeah, so that's wall. And maybe if I just copy so that I have multiple of these drawings, so that we should see how the hatching goes about. So maybe we have that and that one, and also that rectangles. If you do not have this the drawing menu or on your AutoCAD, you can bring it. That is, you just bring your cursor on the gray area, you right click, and then you go to AutoCAD. Say for example I don't want to draw, then I'll just click, then the draw icons will go. But if I need them, you go to that, and then you check on the draw, then the icon for the draw will come in as it is in this drawing. Now to hatch is either you can use the icon, like in this case you have that, and then you have the dialog box. So you'll be responding based on the dialog box. As it is in the dialog box, we have the solid fill. Previously I was using the solid fill as my hatch, but I can change this by going to this, that is solid fill, and then you have this kind of hatching. Say for example I want to come up with the bricks as our hatch pattern. We have this brick pattern, so maybe that one, then I'll say okay. So you can see that we have that, but then it's saying color. So for color, you can choose the color of bricks that you want. In this, I'll choose that as our color for bricks. If you want to have maybe a color on the background, whether you choose white or maybe you choose blue or any other type of color, is okay. But in my case, I'm not going to choose anything, any color. So this is the hatch, and then you're supposed to pick the internal. That is for internal object, you click on this plus icon, and then you click internally where you want to hatch this. But when you are choosing the internal option, you should make sure that the lines meet on the boundaries, on those edges. There is no gap. So once you've selected, you press enter. So you press enter, and then you can preview this if you want. So previewing, you can see that our hatch is too much, so you just press escape, and then you change the scale. Maybe you can put at a scale of 100, and then you are going to preview. So you can see that we have the bricks which are going vertical, but the bricks are supposed to align, the bonding are supposed to align horizontal. Then you go to, in this, you go to escape, and then there on the angle you choose 0, and then you preview. So you can see that this is how the bricks would look like. So once you are satisfied with the bricks, then you press enter, or you right click, and then it means that you have accepted the command for hatching. Okay, let's assume the other method. Let's assume we have exploded this diagram, and then we want to hatch this using the same bricks. So you go to hatch command, or you have the draw, then you choose hatch, or you can type on the keyboard, and then you select, in this case you select the objects, those that will form a boundary for what you want to hatch. So you can see that I'm selecting the boundary. Once I'm done with a selection of the boundary, I'll press enter as it is. At the first the scale was 100, but now I'm going to reduce the scale maybe up to 75 and see how it looks. So then I'll press enter. You can see that here the bricks are smaller as opposed to that part. It's because of the scale. So now if you want to hatch to come up with the hatching for the brickwork in section, then you go still to hatch. Then you have this dialog box, you have the predefined whatever and the custom, but in this case we are going to go to the pattern that we want, and maybe if we go to ANSI, you can see on the ANSI, then you are going to choose ANSI ANSI 32 and you say okay. You can see that these are coming up, and then you choose the object that you want to, since we have the rectangles which is a block, so we can just go to the object and then I will choose that object. The whole thing is selected. I'll press enter. Then I'll preview to see how it looks like. You can see that brickwork, the lines are too close together. Then I will change the scale maybe up to 500. So it is like try and error. Whenever you are changing the scale, you put a number and then you check how it looks like. Like in this case, the lines are too close, then I'll still change. I'll say escape, and then I'll put maybe 1500, and then I'll preview. If I'm satisfied with the hatching, then I'll right click or I'll press enter to show that I'm done with the hatching. So you can see how it looks like. It means that in this case I'm through with the hatching. We can still hatch using other things, that is other patterns, that is you still go to draw and then you have a hatch. So and for this let's assume we want to hatch a brickwork. Maybe the color for the background should be something like maybe a closer the color which is like that of bricks, and then we should choose that for the line work, and then we go to hatching, and then for this I'll pick the internal. So for this, until the plus sign comes, that cursor, and then you choose, then that's the internal. Then I'll try to preview, and so it's not that which I'm looking for. I was saying that it should be the bricks. So bricks, and maybe we can change the scale to 45, and then let's preview this. You can see how these are looking at, and maybe if I'm not satisfied, I will escape, and then I will choose maybe another color here. So the color, it could be, maybe let's try white, and say okay, and let's try to preview. So you have that's a brickwork, but then you can choose any color that you feel might be good. So you see that initially we did not have any background color, but for this we have the background color, or maybe here we are changing to say what will be the background color and what will be the line color. So for the line color we've chosen that, and then the background color we've chosen the color which is similar to the brick. Then you preview and see. So it's a question of trying to see which kind of rendering will look nice, and then you press enter. So that's it, and that's how we do the hatching.